up, though? Adams Village. Thank you for tuning in, y'all. So, we're at work tonight. And that's it. Nothing else to it. Okay, so, but for real, I wanted to talk about, like, childhood trauma, because our childhood trauma plays a huge part in our lives, in our adult lives, and in our lives, and how we treat our children and things to that nature. And I've noticed with myself that growing up as a child, it's important to have both figures, both aspects, both energies in the home simultaneously together at the same time. It's important because you learn the balance between masculine and feminine energy, and you learn how to have platonic relationship with those that are not the same as you, with those that are of the opposite sex. So for me, for an example, I feel like that I wasn't like in the household with like a male figure, a masculine male figure who actually dealt with me and, you know, talked with me, talked things out, told me yay, told me nay, you know, if I had some type of situation, you know, that I needed a different view from, a male point of view, I didn't have that. So it's kind of, that's a part of me that's missing. So when I look at myself now as an adult, how I interact with males is something different, you know. Initially, whatever, but due to the fact that I feel like, you know, my parents neglected me, you know, and they don't respect me the way that I feel like they should, I dish that out to other people. So when I come in contact with a man and I feel like he's disrespecting me off rip, I'm gonna go off. I'm mad. I'm angry. I want to fight you, even though I know that I can't fight you. You know what I'm saying? It's like my own father not in my life. My own father don't respect me. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody about to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same as if your father respected you, treated you like a queen and stuff like that. You're not gonna let somebody on the outside come in and disrespect you because your own father don't do it. Now my own father don't even love me, care for me, don't care for my well-being, don't care for his grandchild well-being. Like, he doesn't care for any of that. And it hurts because to love somebody who doesn't love you back, or who you feel like supposed to love you, is very hurtful, and it holds you back, and you act in a way that you probably don't even realize, you know. So like dealing with my husband, I have a lot of issues with being able to listen and not be so sensitive to every little thing that he say. And I just feel like if I had a father figure growing up, I would see what it's really like to interact with another male, or what it's really like when he's telling me something and he's not telling me to make me feel bad. You know what I'm saying? He's telling me because he really cared for my well-being. get what I'm saying? And so I won't always take every little thing to defense, you know what I'm saying? Or take it so personal, you know. I take everything so personal because I think I haven't had that masculine structure to understand what it is they're actually saying when they're talking to me. Like, I be so scared that I'm doing something wrong, you know. If he raises his voice up at me just a little bit, I start crying. Like, it's just a big mess. And one thing we don't want to do is put our childhood trauma on our spouse. It's not their responsibility to make up for anything that our parents did to us. It's not their responsibility. It's not. By far, it's not nowhere near their responsibility. It's your responsibility to work on you and any of your relationships you think you might have. And if you can mend them together, then you do that. But it's not your spouse to fill in. It's not your spouse's responsibility to fill in the gap that you feel like it's not been filled. And that's something that I truly had to like look at for myself. Like, it's not my husband's fault that I feel like I'm lacking love, or I feel like I've been neglected, or I feel like since I had such small portions of a male masculine figure, I feel like you should be pouring the rest of it into me. No, that's not his job. That's not her job. It's your job to fix you, to work on you, and to try to mend any relationship with people that you feel like could be better. And if you can't mend those relationships, then it's up to us. It's our responsibility to figure out how to let it go, how to leave it alone, how to keep moving. Because we can't keep allowing our childhood trauma to affect what's going on in our present and in our future. These generational curses that we passing down to our children, okay? Whatever your parent did for you, you do. Whatever your parent didn't do for you, you do. Whatever your parent did and you felt like you didn't quite agree with it, you alter it. You don't continue to do the same thing, act the same way, say the same things, think the same way. You don't continue to do that and think that things are supposed to thrive and grow. Nothing is going to thrive and grow. It's going to stay the same. Nothing's going to change until you change you. Anyways, my break is over. Peace and love. Thank you for watching. Come back next time.